So I got sent these lever edge devices from Leviton. I've never used them before. They look pretty cool. A lot of people in the comments like them. There was one guy who had a negative thing to say, but he couldn't back it up. But one thing that caught my eye was where they say that they meet up to 3.8 times the UL requirement for wire retention. So I figured, hey, let's check that out. UL 498 attachment plugs and receptacles. We'll scroll down here to the table of contents. I already was looking through this and read through the testing procedure, but we are looking for spring action clamp terminal pull test right there, and that is going to be on page 152 of this standard. I realize this is probably a little bit hard to read. I don't know if you guys can zoom in or whatever. I tried to do the best I could, but I'm on my phone. So we're down here for our spring action clamp terminal test. So the long and short of it is we need to wire it with the smallest size conductor it's rated for and the largest size conductor it's rated for, and cycle that lever 100 times, and then we subject it to a pull test based on the size of our wire. So here is our table that we're going to use. So we're going to be doing, I'm going to use the switch actually because I might want to use this receptacle for other torture tests. Our switch is rated for number 12 and 14, so I'm going to wire it with 14. Lock and unlock these 100 times, then subject it to that pull test mentioned in that standard. Then do the same with number 12. I'm only going to use solid because that's really all I have laying around. I'm not going to be able to do all the tests in this UL standard because I can't subject this to those voltages to do that dielectric test. I could with a Megger, but that's DC voltage, and the UL standard specifically says AC voltage. I'm going to do all three terminals, so these two for the switch and the ground, and lock and unlock these 100 times. 99, 100, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I've cycled all three of these terminations 100 times with the 14 gauge wire. We're ready to do the force test. And right here's where I hit a little bit of a snag. My little shipping scale can't handle over 10 pounds, so I was going to use this bathroom scale. But for some reason, when I put weight on it, it'll register, but then it just goes back to 0. And I've dinked around with this quite a while. I can't get it to register that there's weight actually on the scale. So I ordered a force gauge on Amazon, and the fastest I can get it here is tomorrow. And I don't know what time, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to make the videos actually showing the tests. I realize making multiple videos might seem like I'm trying to bait people along to get more views. In all honesty, I'm really not. I figured I could use those scales. I started filming, ran into this problem, and I thought, might as well post the content I've already filmed. But there you go. I can't do any actual tests until that force gauge comes in.